Not Yet Dead, and welcome back to No Man's Land. So, well, been busy in the yard. If you've not watched the time-lapse video yet, well, you should do, really. But yeah, so a few changes around. So, got a few more changes to do, but I thought in the meantime we'd probably get a bit of stuff done. Oh, now then, I have no idea what width we're set on. But I thought we'd just start out with putting some fertiliser down on the old poplars here. Oh, I left it on pretty wide. So yeah, I thought we'd do that first. As you can see, of course, I've shuffled all the machinery around. That tractor wouldn't normally live in that shed, but I needed the space while I was sorting out the yard. So there it is. I'm just going to kind of rather messily do that. There we go. That's not too bad. Ooh, actually, can we get all the way across? No. But yeah, so I thought we'd just quickly do this. And I thought actually what I'd quite like to do is quick job is get some cows in the new parlour, the new dairy, but also get some beef cattle in as well, and put those in the open pasture just next door, in the sort of, I wouldn't call it suckler field, would you? I don't know, the rearing field for our now then, is it L1 oh, you know, I can't remember, sorry, wish I got my panel plugged in. Let's see, change work width, I was right, L1 and triangle, I was right, except with oh, you know what I haven't done, oh, have I? Hang on, sorry, now I'm being stupid. Oh yeah, I have. Okay, fine. Technically, probably supposed to check it every single time, aren't you? I suppose. Oh well, too late. I'll do that another time, just to get all the levels right. But for now, this will do. First application. It will need more. But yeah, actually, the only way to adjust this, because the problem is that when you've got, there we go. That's what I wanted. When you've got precision farming on, it no longer tells you the width, the working width. You can't see it to adjust it, which is a bit tricky. Right, so where could we put this then? I've managed to fill up pretty much every space I've got in that shed. That said, I'd put the truck in there, and you know what, the truck doesn't need to be in there. That's only because the bale trailer was there, but the truck and all of its other trailers normally would live down the other end. I've left this bit grassed for now. I haven't quite decided what I'm going to do with it, so I'm just going to leave it grassed for now. We'll see the use, see how that goes, and then we'll mark it accordingly to our most regular paths. There you go, first job done. Right, next. But yeah, kind of pleased with this. Still some work to do. I've got more things to do. The first thing I need to do actually is empty the old silo and put it into the new silo. I was just testing out. I just put some total mixed ration in it, and just unload it, load it for the heck of it. We've got a grain barn, grain shed here, so I can either put vehicles or grain in there if I want to, so I might try that as well. And then our workshop, which is quite something, bit of a step up from the old one, which is still there. I've still got the old one. I haven't taken it yet, but I will do, because I've got other plans for that area. But yeah, that's a bit cool. Much more airy, much more modern. Work indoors when it's raining, but it's a bit cloudy today. Or I can work outdoors here if it's not. Taps dripping, I see. Got a bit of a wash bay going on there as well, which I thought was quite handy to have the wash area and the workshop area all together. That's why I put that hose pipe there with that tap. Right, so let's actually, we'll run this over to the dairy. Why not? In the cab. Probably, actually no, it's fine. I was going to say we'll just go around it. Of course, there's nothing growing in that field at the moment, so it doesn't really matter. So that's fine. So yeah, we'll run this over so it's ready. And we'll also take the water tanker over which maybe I'll do off screen. You don't need to see me running back and forth. And then we better run down to the animal dealer, get ourselves some cattle. Best side is probably this side, I think. Actually don't know which side the feed trough is. We'll have to figure it out. Need some straw too. Bought myself a new trailer. Need to go down to the store to pick that up as well. So I'll be a bit of driving around, it'll be a bit of work for me off screen. Oh, I managed to catch myself on the gate, haven't I? Let's try going right over the far side. There we go, that's better. Right, so if I just drop that off here a second. Right, I'll go over and grab the water trailer, tanker, you know what I mean, fill it up, because there's some water in the silo as well. Top it up, because there's not quite enough to fill it in the water, in the silo. And I'll bring that back over here, and then maybe I'll meet you down at the store in a little bit. And we'll get ourselves some more cows. Right, so here we are down at the animal dealer. So I've currently got Ayrshire's, 56 Ayrshire's. So as another dairy, I may as well get some Holsteins. Gwynn milk production, lots of feed, expensive buy up front, produces the most milk. Okay, sounds like a plan. And then between, I mean, I could go Brahmins, but that would seem a bit weird. So I've either got a limousine or Sala. Cheaper option for starting farmers known for high marbling, decent investment, or limousine. Expensive but feed efficient, meaning it'll grow quickly and give a great price. Well, go on then. So limousine it is. We'll leave sailors for something else when I'm a bit short on cash. Don't many of them. They're not cheap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12. Right, that'll do. That's down then. All nicely at one end. And then we'll have 20 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, hang on. How many did I just buy? Oh, good grief. One, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Whoa, full. Actually, not far off either. Excellent. Actually, don't know how many this takes. Somewhere about 60 by the look of it. Just wait for that to fold up. Put the beacons on. We are carrying livestock after all. One should be careful. Yeah, definitely feel the weight. So I also filled up a trailer. I bought a tractor down, filled up the trailer with some straw, taken that across. So we've got water ready, we've got total mixed ration ready, and we've got straw bedding. Ooh, mind you, actually, don't straw. Ooh, that's a point. Oh well, yeah, fine. Straw it is then. Now I'm guessing the beef pasture won't take straw, but let's see. I don't know how that one's going to work actually, so we'll have to wait and find out what happens when we put the animals in. For best production, obviously we're still going to want TMR, but I don't expect us to get manure or slurry out of that because it's in an open field. It's kind of the point. But yeah, I suppose I need to decide whether I want slurry or manure. Too late, I've already put straw. For now we'll stick withdrawing that one. Maybe we'll leave the other one to produce slurry for a little bit. We'll get manure out one, slurry out the other, and then I'll make a decision on what I'm going to do slightly longer term. Maybe I'll just alternate year on year. One year we'll have straw for manure, another year we'll have no straw for slurry, or something like that, I don't know. Right, take it a bit easy as we go through the village, and very easy as we go through the ford. Don't want to bounce the cows around, do we? Ever so slightly steep, that for longer trailers, but there you go. Had the same problem with the bale trailer last time. Well, not last time, a couple of episodes ago. Right, okay. I have no idea where any of the triggers are, by the way. Oopsie, that wasn't a good idea. Drift into my new wall. It's not very sensible. Yeah, I really don't know where the trigger is. There's a gate around. Oh, there's a gate on both sides. Okay. Well, let's go in the same gate, and we'll figure it out. Field's starting to look good. Midsummer, so a few more days, and we should be nearly starting to get towards harvest time. I have, of course, taken all of the markers off them, and my guess is it's probably going to be here. Could, of course, be at the other end. Could, of course, be inside. I don't know where the trigger is. Could be here. I mean, there's gates all over the place, right? I mean, it could be anywhere, really. I better remember to go and shut all these gates, otherwise they'll all escape straight away. Right, it wasn't that one. Sleep over. It's got to be one of these, right? Surely. Where do I unload? Seriously. Okay. Not that one. Not that one. Right. Okay. Not here. Maybe it's... Have I got to get into the middle, maybe? To reverse it into the middle? No. Oh, that's interesting. Where do I put the cows? That'd be a bit boring if I have to put the markers on. Right. Do I have to take them into this way? Surely not. That'd be really weird. Okay. Well, folks, I have no idea where to unload the cattle. You know, it's big, but it's not that big. Okay, I'm going to put the markers back on, aren't I? Where'd you do that? Interactive zone markers on. Huh. Ah, okay. Right, so that's definitely one of the feed areas then. Which is kind of what I expected. So that's all right. Oh, hang on. What's that do then? Interesting. Sorry, folks. It's a bit more complicated than I thought. Ah. Of course it is. It would be there, wouldn't it? Right, let's open that gate then. Close this one. Close all of these. Let's hope I didn't miss one. Sorry for the slight delay, ladies and gents in there. I'm assuming for the beef cattle it'll be a little bit more obvious. Right, okay. I'm going to switch those markers. I will switch those markers back off. So my guess is the one on the other side is probably the straw. That could be the water, actually, because the water troughs are there, aren't they? Could I left myself a bit of room at this end, eh? Oh, that was rubbish. That was a miss, if ever there was one. There we go. Just pull that back out a little bit. Unfold it. Lovely. Right, here we need these ones. If I just moved one wrong, shouldn't have done. I did. I'm sorry, what? Well, that's a bit odd. Okay, fine. So we'll move those, and then what we'll very quickly do then, sorry, is put this one, and this one back. And we should have just Holsteins in the farm, and just a limousine in the trailer. There you go, cows. I'll come sort you out in a second. Hang on. Slight snapping, of course. I now need to go the other way. Lovely. Perfect. Quickly go and shut the gate. This might end up being a slightly longer video than I planned. Quickly go open the other gate. Let's face it, we lost about 5 minutes just trying to find out where to unload the cows. I think it's got a max capacity of 200 this, so got a good starting point. 56 in the other one, this many in here. And now we're on seasons, we'll see what we start producing. Any males will come into this field here, and obviously we'll keep the females to increase the dairy stock. Now then, where's our unload point? I reckon it could be those two sticks there. Excellent. Sorry, your boys, you'll have to jump down, it's fine. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Boom. Nice. Oh, you stuck. Right, let's very quickly get this out the way. Now, foodie time. Now I say, I haven't really looked. My guess is that the open pasture will just take food and water, probably no straw. In fact, actually, we should be able to see that now, because now I've got animals in. Sorry, what am I doing? Right, beef cow pasture. Apparently it can take straw. Really? I'd have thought it wouldn't need, it should take grass automatically, but I'll still give them TMR because you get your max production. Bizarrely enough, there's no cleanliness setting for the beef cow pasture though. Bizarrely enough, the dairy barn does have a small amount of grass, which is really weird when you think about it. But there you go. I'll put all these back in the farm off the screen. That was what I was going to do for this video. I just thought I'd quickly get the cows in, quickly give a fertilisation of that field. I need to get the soil sampler. Actually, I should have done that first on the poplar field. Right. Just need to find a trigger. Oh yeah, you can see already that tiny little bit of grass is all the way along that strip. Can I get this under there? Yeah, it looks like it. So it should be a trigger then. There we go. Don't know how much it'll take. Alright, so the beef have now they've got grass coming because obviously they're in a pasture. Only 8,000 litres, really? Is that all? Oh wow, okay. that case, I was slightly overzealous using the big trailer. Sorry, cow. I'm assuming that's their feed trough. Sort of thing you'd expect to put a few bales in, and that'll about be what they feast on. No trigger. Okay, and this time we've got zone markers on, and it isn't showing any. That said, I did grass over it. When did they usually show through? I mean, one of those is clearly water. Maybe it's one of these then, is it? Sorry, cows. I'm just going to have to drive through because this is a bit tricky. It's quite a small space for quite a large lorry. So maybe actually it's that one there. The one on the far. There's two of those sort of tin bath type things. Maybe one of those is food, one of them's water. Or not. So where's the trigger? That's a bit weird. Ah, there we go. That's better. Nice. Took some finding, but we got there in the end. Pot's still sticking through the top of that. I need to, actually no, I don't need to go in for the others. The other cows have hundreds of thousands of litres that they will never ever use, because at some point I will get bored and I will move them around here. In the meantime, we'll run them. I just want to use it 150. I think I've still got like 157,000 litres of total mixed ration in the other cow barn, and I can't bear to waste it all. Once it's in, you can't get it out. Right, water. Now my guess is it's the tin baths. It's got to be, really, isn't it? So somewhere around, whoa, lag. Somewhere around here, still not. Oh yeah, oh wow, that's a long way away. There's the trigger. Heh. I like the tin bath water troughs. That's very cool. I also love the fact that I'd never noticed this before, that actually as it takes grass from the pasture, you actually see the grass, and I must have noticed it before. Maybe not on a small enough field to really notice it, but it's taken more grass, and you've just seen it disappear from the field. In fact, you can see the area of the grass that counts as the cow pasture. But I've left them a nice big field. They've got plenty of room. Right, let's go see if we can figure out where this goes. I think this goes round this side. I've left quite a big space there. I suppose maybe well, we'll see how we do. I suppose maybe at some point I'll have some equipment I'll just leave around here, or maybe I'll put a small silo in, just a sort of forage silo type thing for straw and grass and hay and TMR. Could do that. They're taking quite a lot of water though. Wow, quite a lot of water. I need to go around all the animals actually. I'll do that off screen. Obviously, you don't need to see that every single time I do it. Right, that'll do. Just leave that there. And just make sure I closed all the gates. I think I got them in the end. Hello, cows. Looks a bit bad. Oh, is that the straw trigger then? Maybe that's the straw trigger. Okay, so I'll need to come in through that gate then. Rightio. New trailer. Ho ho. Nice. Still don't really get why. Oh, actually, I should do this field first. Still don't really get why on 17 you can have this branded as a Stewart trailer, and on 19 you can't. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Right, where's the straw? It could be anywhere, frankly. The amount that I've driven around and around in this field trying to figure out where triggers might be. I'm still slightly surprised that they need it, but it's got straw listed as a thing with a level. So you'd think, what are you doing in the hedge? Get out the hedge. Maybe is it the same tree? A bit more nimble at least with the tractor and trailer than I was with the truck and the blooming great big. And just sort of back into the area a little bit and see if we can spot a trigger. There we go. Yes. Is that it? Okay. Well, fine. Looks pretty enough, actually. Quick before they escape, that one's having a look. Look, he's looking at the gate going, I wonder what's through there. You don't want to know what's through there, young man. You stay in that field. You'd be good. So like I say, it looked to me like, open that gate, straw trigger is probably this one. Yeah, beautiful. It looks a bit more welcoming now. And is that, oh sorry, wrong button. And is that it? Yes. Everything's done. But while I've got all the stuff out, I'll go and do all the others. I would drive through except there's something in the way. Oh, hello, sorry. So all the water troughs are nice and full. Yeah, maybe I should have painted a brown text. Feels wrong that they're all sitting on this concrete, which is what it comes like. But maybe I'll paint a sort of mud texture in here. Excuse me. Coming through. Pardon me. Yes. Nice milking parlour in there. Yeah, maybe we'll import some mud just to give them a bit more soft. I don't like having cows all trapped up inside, but equally I just really wanted to use this mod. I'd much rather them in a field or a nice green pasture somewhere or something, but I can't close the gate. There we go. From here then we can go out this gate here. Well, there you go, folks. I think that's probably it. That took a bit longer than I expected, has to be said, but that was the main job for now. This video is to get the cows settled in, so that we can start fattening up our beef cattle and you know, settling in our dairy herd, so that hopefully next year we'll have some little baby dairy herd, and we'll start producing some milk. So I'm going to take this across now. We'll go and top up the straw, the water and the, well actually not the food, but the straw and the water at the other cow barn, and put the rest of the TMR back in a new silo, and I'll continue to move the contents of the old silo to the new one. Of course, I've also got a third silo, my really original old silo, which I'd actually already emptied, so at some point that'll get dismantled as well. And we'll figure out what we're going to do with the rest of the yard. But I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks so much for joining me. If you did, oh, I lost a bale. I forgot a bale. Look. If you did, likes and subscriptions are very much appreciated. And take care of yourselves, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.